Matt, Kian Spence is now a Miller. How pleased are you with your first signing and getting him through the door?
Yeah, really excited. Obviously been tracking him for a long time now, not just in this window, but over previous years. Obviously knew him back from his Halifax days, been at Middlesbrough, so taken a key interest in his career moving forward. But obviously impressed me again last year at Barrow. I think he's a Rotherham United player. He covers a lot of distance, he can nick a goal. So it's encouraging and one we've been tracking for a while, and really glad we've managed to get over the line.
And it must be refreshing and pleasing for yourself that the club have been proactive in getting the deal done early doors so you can have a full pre-season with yourselves.
Yeah, that's key, isn't it? I think every manager wants all the players in first day of pre-season. I'm fully well aware that that won't happen, but again, we've been a lot of work going on behind the scenes, which I know sometimes can frustrate fans. Frustrates me sometimes, but you know that is part and parcel of the game. You have to kind of speak to agents, speak to players, speak to clubs, see where we are, make sure that player's firstly happy coming here. But for me, the big thing is his character as well. That people who want to really be at this football club, and as soon as day one I met Kian, I felt like he really wanted to be here, and that's something that really impressed me. And even speaking to him obviously via messaging, he's excited to come in, and I'm excited to work with him.
He joins in time for the pre-season trip to Portugal. How important is that break for him to get to know his teammates and build relationships?
It's key. It's key for all the players. Everything's different. I know I came in for 8 games at the end of last season, but it'll be a great opportunity for me to implement the things that I want on and off the pitch. There'll be different things that the players probably aren't used to, and certain things that they are used to. So it's opportunities for us all to get to know each other. It's important for Kian obviously to fit in the group, but I'm sure there'll be other signings, but also the players who are coming back again this season, because it's a different regime. There's different staffing. It's going to feel like a different club again, and that's something that I'm keen to make sure that the players are aware of that. It's a new dawn for everybody involved.
Can you give us a little introduction about Kian? What kind of player is he and what really stood out?
He's a box-to-box player. He's somebody who can play as a 6, a 4, an 8, a 10. So he covers a multitude of areas, which is important for me. I like flexibility in my players when I sign them. I think he's at his best when he's in the opposition half. He's got a great shot from distance, which again we've got to add goals from all kind of areas. I know, again, in the 8 games I come in, we're probably a little bit reliant on our attacking players and set pieces, which are going to be key again this season. But it's important we chip in from midfield, and I certainly think, even though he's not kind of hit the numbers that I think he should have done, which I've explained to him, I think that once we've worked with him, I think we expect tonight a number of goals from him. So, like I say, he's a Rotherham United player. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He gives everything he's got, but he's got that touch of quality, which is obviously what impressed me with him.
At 24, he's potentially a bit younger than some of the signings prior. Is it up to the more experienced heads as well to really help his development?
Yes and no, really. I don't care how old you are. Once you're in that dressing room, it's down to you. I want 11 leaders out there. I don't just want 1 or 2. So we're trying to bring average age of the group down. I've said that in a number of interviews. So obviously he adds to that. He's at a great age. I think that he can only get better from here, and he's done well so far in his career. So it's important we bring that age group down, but it's important that he feels massively part of the football club, as every player needs to. So whether that's if you're not in the 18, or if you're not involved, or you think you're on the outskirts, it's my job to make sure everybody feels part of it, and that's something I'm extremely keen to implement into the group, because we're only as strong as his weakest link, and it's important that whoever that is bang on line with it. And look, as a group, there's going to be tough times, there's going to be amazing times this season. So it's important that all that group stick together and make sure that they're all buckled in for what's going to be a turbulent ride, I'm sure.
Now that you've got your first player through the door, you're hoping that almost starts a mini domino effect to get some more in before the season begins.
Yeah, look, I'm keen to stress that it's not we haven't got any players. I could have pressed the button on a number of players, but it's important for me that we get the right character in, as well as being the right player. And I know people say, well, we don't really care if he's this, that, and other, but I'm looking to build something here. I'm not looking to a quick fix. I'm not looking to make sure that, oh, well, he'll be good for half a season, I'll be good for a season. I want players to be here for a while, and then who knows what happens from then. If another club comes in to buy them, then that is what it is. And you know, we survive as a club like that, and it's important that people know that. So, look, he's a good player. He's a great age. There'll be other players who come in the next few weeks, I'm sure, who are exactly the same characteristics of what you're seeing. So, and that doesn't mean that we're not going to go away from bringing the odd one or two, probably deemed as older player. But we're trying to bring the age of the group down, which is important for me.